Yeah.
Can you check it out? It's called Cup. Will you check it out for me, bro?
But I mean, you couldn't. There's a. But I mean.
What are you doing your free time and stuff?
Read this word right here.
Gotcha. You have like any pets or anything?
Any pets? No.
No pets?
What type of music you listen to?
All kinds of music.
What's your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite like that.
Gotcha. What was like the last song you listened to? Off the top of your head. First song that pops into your head.
Some song called Wish by Trippie Redd. Not a fan, but I just some of his music is catchy.
Anyone of y'all know who's trying to buy a bike?
No.
I'm going.
You too, bro.
What do you think about that guy, man?
He's the devil.
What was his true intentions with selling that bike?
Must have stole it, right? Probably from another black person, huh?
Who knows, you know? But yo, back to your question though. The question about you said rape. You said taking a white man's wife, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't do that now, obviously, because we got condone ourselves to a certain matter. Yahweh Shai said, be harmless as a dove, wise as a serpent. But in the kingdom, if he has his wife there, you can rape her.
So for now, we just have to submit to the white man, right?
Yeah, for now.
Just
yeah.
gotta know our place, right?
Yeah. But if she's single, you can go ahead and try to pop her,
But would you personally try to pop her? If a white woman walked up to you right now and said, hey, let's go back to my place and let's have some nice steamy sex, would you be down?
When I'm down for it, sure, yeah.
So like right now, like what she said, like let's stop what you're doing, come on, let's go back to my place.
I'm preaching his word right now, so I can't.
Well, why did she say like you can preach the word while like you guys are having sex?
And I wouldn't recommend talking about it in front of white people either.
Oh really? What would happen?
I mean, unless they ask you questions, then yeah.
What would happen if you do that?
Because that would bring certain problems, It
What's
could
up,
bring
Rob?
certain problems and stuff.
Have you ever got any problems standing here?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that happened to you?
Almost gotten into fights.
Was it here or like?
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Why'd the guy want to fight you? What happened?
Called him a devil.
Do you call like most of the white people that walk by devils?
No.
Can you answer the questions or?
If they ask certain questions, yeah.
How many people stop for you typically to talk to you?
Sometimes, most days, none, but sometimes they'll come stop by like you're doing now.
Are you happy that we're here talking to you?
Yeah, I encourage questions.
I think you should have a big sign up so like attract
Questions,
people.
yeah, it should say like, get your questions answered here. What do you think about that, man? If I got you like a big billboard and put it right here, would you leave it here?
Well, I'm not gonna.
Like it has like a sign pointing like over your head that says, get your questions answered here.
No,
I
that's
just-
all white people are the devil. I think that would get people to
What do you think?
Yeah, well, certain brothers do got signs. I just don't have any signs.
So
They got signs with Donald Trump with devil horns and stuff, and then the 12 tribes chart sign.
what do you think about Joe Biden winning the election?
I think he's think he hates black people. You know, just like Donald Trump, except Joe Biden just hides it better. He just hides it more.
Yeah. I think the same thing.
What's your thoughts on COVID?
I think it's all a pandemic.
Pandemic, right?
To bring in the New World Order they want to bring.
Do you think you would be a part of the New World Order?
No, because the ones part of the New World Order are these Rothschilds, the elites.
What about Barack Obama?
Yeah, but the president doesn't really have all the powers. The ones behind the doors.
Yeah. People pulling the strings.
Yeah, and they know it is a word. They know about the Hebrew Israelites, and they sooner or later they're gonna plan to gather us and kill us. Okay.
Interesting. So when you're not reading the word in your free time, what do you do? Like, do you have a place to stay or what?
Yeah.
You work?
Yeah.
What do you do for work, man?
A lot of demolition.
Okay, cool.
How old are you, by the way?
21.
What's your name again?
Jose.
Jose. Nice to meet you, man. Interesting. You stayed here your whole life or what?
Most of my life. Yeah.
Do you dabble in any narcotics?
No.
What's your thoughts on the narcotics, man?
Yeah, a lot of people do them around here.
Shrooms and stuff like that.
Yeah, any drug. Like, what's your thoughts on all drugs? What do you think about steroids?
Well, I think like drugs like marijuana and stuff like that are off, completely going off, you know.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's like against the laws, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes you dumber. You agree on that?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried it?
Before this trip, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Alright, nice. So what's your thoughts on the steroids, man?
They're also, you know, messed up.
Yeah. That's it for you. Interesting, man.
You gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time tomorrow, man?
Around this time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
Sounds good, Jose.
Yeah, we like asking you questions, bro.
Yeah, you're a very interesting guy. To be honest, you're probably the most interesting guy we met down here. Seems to know a lot of knowledge, man.
Take it easy, bro. Have a good night, man.
Have a great night, man. Continue spreading the word, bro.
Those Jakes right there came and asked questions. It's Habakkuk 2 and verse 4b. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. The just shall live by his faith. Okay, we're living by our faith right in these times, and in the times we're coming into. So, no. one precept reads, walk by faith, not by sight, and that's what we're gonna be having at least when Jacob's trouble, like what Eli in the book of Eli said, I walk by faith, not by sight. So the Most High is gonna guide certain brothers in Jacob's trouble and lead them. Okay. So wherever they need to go, you know, wherever the Most High leads them to. Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Okay, these are the times, this Jacob's trouble we were speaking about before, you know, those jakes came by, you know. Jacob's trouble, that's the time we're coming into. A day of darkness and gloominess is going to come. Because a lot of judgment the Most High is going to bring to this place, man, known as Babylon the Great. The Bible speaks of it. Job 5 and verse 20. And famine shall redeem thee from death, and reward from the power of the sword. So it tells you right there, the Most High is going to be looking out for his chosen, his elect. And certain brothers are going to die for this truth. Okay. As it speaks about that in Revelation, the 5th seal. During all the hell breaking loose, all this chaos and trouble and anguish coming. So a lot of crazy stuff is gonna be going on in these last days, man. Especially in Jacob's trouble. The second Esdras 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I bring plagues upon the road, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. The wickedness have exceedingly filled the whole earth, and the earthly works are fulfilled. Meaning the Most High is gone. He's going to bring this plague. This is the last hour that we're going to enter into. As it reads in Revelation 2 and 10, the hour of temptation. That's known, that also can be known as the last hour of those great birth pains. So this second Esdras 15 and verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And the only ones with that faith right now is the Lord's chosen, the Lord's elect. That is going to be delivering from in the days of famine, as you read there in Job chapter 4. He shall deliver thee from famine and the sword. And so that's the time we're going to enter into, man. Jacob's trouble. The day of tribulation, as we know as today as martial law, what we call martial law, the FEMA concentration camps, World War III. Okay, a lot of dead bodies dropping. basically I'm gonna close out now with that. Okay, yo. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Krakadash. Double honors to the elders. Sing honors to the apostles who rule well and teach well. Sing honors to the 1/3 also part of the elect who will make it and be delivered. And a bottle ball, a bottle ball, a bottle ball. Wa shalakaram, wa anasham, wa abajim, wa haragim, ma aspayim, wa akar yabinawa, wa akar marawamyam, wa akar rizari, wa yakob, wa yasharalo. But when it's Erfan, next time also I pray and hope for a woman. Use the blessed citation to open the legs. Next time. This Revelation 3 and 10 because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will always keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon the road to try them to do upon the earth. And that's our temptation is talking about Jacob's trouble, you know, the last hour. Okay, kind of. Okay, Shalom.